Good boy. Sexually, I haven't been able to withhold the, promise of not doing it in 6 weeks. It only lasted about a week and a half, but it's hard, no. About 2 weeks it lasted. But it's really hard, not only for a girl. Living with Paul, he's such an animal. He makes it hard for me.
I've been to girly shows when I was younger, and it just didn't appeal to me, It's taking their clothes off and blokes just going, like that, You're not going to get into them or nothing like that, You're not going to sleep with them or anything like that, so why spend money to watch someone take their clothes off, Come home and get Deanna to take the clothes off for me and it's all for nothing.
I'm not here to please everyone. I'm here to sort of look after Nolan and myself and, do the best for the both of us as I can. And if people don't like me the way I am, I'm sorry, that's the way it's going to be.
A lot of people say I'm blunt. I'm not really blunt. It's the way I've had to challenge life too. Living on my own with 3 small children wasn't easy. And there's a lot of women like me. Wonder what the hell they're going to do next. And it's a hard battle.
Mum and I make a bit of money on the side, selling dietary food to overweight women. One day, she threw a party for potential customers.
Holy shit, what the size of his arms.
And she also laid on some entertainment.
They got Brock Commodore. It'd be nice if he was wine. Oh, big.
Hands up.
Definitely got to hang over to that.
Paul reckons his mum's a pervert. I think she's corrupting my mind, but I've seen a lot worse than a stripper.
We had, and I'm going to tell you this in honesty, and I want you to take it as from me, not from anyone else, because you're going to hear it from a lot of other people. At the Relive party, we had a very large black Negro stripper. Laurie, I'd love to show you a photo. He was the most magnificent thing I've ever seen.
Ooh, they smell.
He did not smell.
No one said that to me,
You'll buy anything, even a black fella taking his clothes off. Stupid old bags. My missus was in on it.
Don't get any photos of me, all right, because I'll be in trouble.
Don't get photos of me, but you can have them on the side.
No, don't do it.
It's only a bloke comes around and takes their clothes off. But why tell lies the other day when I said, what was it, a stripper or something like that? And they're running around saying, nah. It wasn't a stripper, it wasn't this, it wasn't that. It was just a bloke come around and measured us. And from what I heard, my mum was going off anyway, running around going like this to his arse and stuff like that, like a typical blonde.
Don't take that photo! Dawn!
It was a hit.
I won't be able to sleep tonight thinking about him.
Tell you what, if you saw the photographs, you'd be in the nearest gym.
Wouldn't you like a white man with the same body?
Oh, I don't think you'd ever get a white man with the same
Oh, you
body.
do.
Oh, It's debatable. I would never ever go to bed with a black man.
Yeah.
No. Because it's not what my life's been all about.
I think you'd be sick.
Oh, I don't think I'd be sick.
Is there a line here? On this?
41?
It's not 41! It wasn't 41! It was only a laugh. It was nothing serious. How do I rate now? 1 out of 10?
Nothing's changed.
Still gonna marry me?
Nothing's changed.
Could I have another port, please?
I won't tell you what I did last week.
Oh, don't tell me what you did last week. Oh, God. What did you do last week?
I can't tell you.
Oh. You didn't sell something that I don't know
No,
about.
I didn't sell anything. No, only my body.
Darling.
I gave it away, actually.
This happens once in your life, John.
35.
Really?
Right, upper arm.
I think I'm very loyal to you.
Yes, you are. You want beautiful shirts and always with a nice crease in the shirt.
Yeah, underpants are always
Good
ironed.
cook. And the pants are always on.
Average in bed.
Not better than average, I must say that. You're much better than average.
Bring you a cup of tea in the morning.
Yep.
Black men don't do that much, I don't know. So I don't know what everyone goes on about, really. It was nice, but it's not that,
everyone going
that
about?
nice. You'll do.
40?
What?
I think it's all right, doesn't worry me. I'd spend my days admiring naked women if I could.
You do.
Can you move your singlet up so I can sort of get the bot?
40?
40.
Yeah.
A black man has not got a hair on his body. Not
How come
hair
black?
under his arms.
How come Chinese people got black hair?
But how come a black
I don't
man
know,
has
that's
got
life.
not a hair on his bottom?
Oh, I don't know. There's different races.
On his
different-
legs?
Because it's what they've brought up, what they eat.
Come on.
Chinese people eat rice and they've got black hair.
Tell you what, the way you eat Chinese food.
Come on.
Where are you going with that?
Just put it inside.
Don't bring it to
right.
bed.
Better take the cigarette from inside.
I will, of course. I have got photographs. If you would like to see them, I'll show them to you. But before anything gets itty-gritty and I start getting blackmailed from Dawn, I've told you myself.
Oh, you're in bed already? Oh, I've been looking forward to this all day.
What?
Taking my clothes off.
The photographs are downstairs if you'd like to see them.
Don't want to see them.
Don't want to see a black man?
No way.
Jesus, she was beautiful, Laurie. Booby, you was black. He was big.
The male stripper aroused some pretty strong reactions. The females were mildly excited, and the males were rather strongly jealous. Personally, I just don't get off on that kind of thing. The next day we all called off on the boat. What a great day. It was so thrilling. I mean, I had the best day of my life.
Yes, yes. Hold my arm.
Everybody was there, except for Paul and Diane.
There's a leader now,
We're going to have to get a book and learn about this. Because you can't come over here and don't know
I'm
what
going
you're
to
talking
get out of the way in a minute because I'm right in the middle of the field here. This is the leader coming right at us now. This David McClure.
This will be a good photo.
Too slow for me. If it's not going over 100 miles an hour, then it's not fast enough. Unfortunately, I've been brought up on speed. Well, I don't know. I've never tried it. Oh, I mean, that's probably great for the people doing it, but it's just not my scene. I'd rather watch a cricket.
Yeah, so would I. Is it on today? Yeah. No, we'll be back there this afternoon.
Yeah.
I think so.
It upsets me sometimes. Like, I don't get jealous, but it upsets me sometimes. Like how we always hear, oh, who went out on the boat? You know, Mick and Yvette and
Dawn and Neil.
Dawn and Neil, and we
Dawn and Neil.
never get asked
Mick and Yvette.
ever. It's just like a little clan, like Mick and Yvette and Dawn and Neil, Annette, and Laurie and Nolene, and we're just the outsiders.
And he was black. No hairs.
This is not a charade. This is fact. It made my blood curdle. What did it do to you?
Nothing.
Oh, you lying! I've never seen you drunk before.
It's nice to be invited instead of being told about what happened, you know. We would like to be sometimes invited out on that fancy, how many $1,000 worth of boat, you know.
Yeah, I know. Oh, well, I think maybe a little bit of it is because Mick is Laurie's son, but it shouldn't be up to Laurie who goes on the boat, you know. Nolene is, you know, Paul is Nolene's son.
I'm not letting your mum sit on your lap. You sit on my lap. Come here. Sit on my knee. I'll pat your back. Big sock. Thanks, mate. Have you ever seen worse 2 feet in your life? Yes, yours. Little lamb, Mary had a little lamb. Its feet was black as charcoal. Every time it jumped the fence, jumped the fence, jumped the fence. Everyone it jumped the fence. Sparks came out his
Husband bashing, husband bashing. Come here. Come and watch this. Bug. Don't let this pretty face fool you. She's lethal.
He deserved it.
Look at that. That's me. From bottom, goes in the bottom there. Shoulder went through the hole and head went like that. Another hole over there. It's been hidden by the cupboard. Husband bashing. Look at that. Oh, Brutus. Don't let Kylie fool you. She's a thug.
Are you telling them what you did?
How you threw me through these walls. I did nothing, honest. I didn't do the dishes one day, probably. That's how it happened.
No, it's not.
How did it happen, Possum?
We were having a fight about our relationship and you said that you wanted to break up, or I did.
Yes. And I said
And
no.
you said, get out of my life or get out or somewhere.
So
And I
you
said, I've
bashed
got nowhere to go. And then we had a fight and I punched you and that and I pushed you through the walls because you hurt my feelings, and the only way I could retaliate was with anger.
Yeah. We're much the same.
But Paul's never hit me. He doesn't have the guts.
I wouldn't do it to you, Possum.
I know.
Never. Never hit you. I love that face. I wouldn't want to harm it. Ever. Except for when it pulls faces like that.
How did we get so drunk? It was your fault. You made the drinks.
We used to fight at least five fights a week, and at least two really bad ones. So they'd have us, either one of us, in tears.
Month.
And now we don't fight at all. Like, they're just little
Tiffs.
Oh, yeah, right, whatever you reckon, you know, you arsehole or you bitch.
Yeah.
And then it's just over. Because Kane's around, you know, I don't want... Babies aren't deaf, they can hear what goes on. I don't want Kane to hear, you know, horrible language and his parents fighting. It's not the thing to do.
My little sweetie pie.
Your little rosebud.
My big fawn. Okay, what are we going to do now?
You're a dag, Nolan, you're a dag.
That's a horse's... A sheep's.
A dag, yeah, it's the thing that hangs off a sheep's bum.
I'm not one of them.
Better go up and see. No one from England.
Who's the letters from, darling?
I don't know. Maybe I should
What's all the
write
perfume on them?
them. No.
Oh, yes, there is. I smell them. Yes, smell it. Where do you
Leave
put
the
them?
other one alone.
What about the lips on the back? Where do you put these when you've read them?
I throw them out so you can't read
Oh. Do you really? I wouldn't read them.
them. Yeah, I know.
I wouldn't.
Bet you wouldn't. Get out of it.
Where do you put them?
I hide them.
Is that from a boy or a girl?
Guy.
Oh. What's his name?
Darren.
From where?
England.
Well, the moment he rides away here early afternoon, you know, Jolly Willie's going to see a girl. He's not going to go and see a mate. He's going to see a girl, which is good. Don't mind.
While I was hiding some letters from Mum, she was also hiding some material from Laurie about a certain embarrassing incident that involved a big black man.
Has Maureen seen the photos?
Yes, she's got one set.
Oh, dear me. I forgot that body. Oh, my God, look at those arms. Oh, my God, look at that arm.
Come in, Joyce. Yes, because every time she's here, Laurie's here, and I haven't got them out, you see. Then I had Maureen's got a set and Judy Richards had a set.
This is a good one.
Isn't it? Would you like a
This
chicken
is a
roll?
good one.
No, I've just that's the one she had in hers. I took that on her camera.
Because she looks like she's having a good
So she
time.
decided she's making on me.
My God. Oh, dear. Has Laurie seen... Laurie hasn't seen these.
He's here now. He's right at the door now, you know.
Oh, shit. Hi, Laurie.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's getting teeth. He's chewing and on his teeth.
What?
Is she? Oh, that's not very nice. Where's
With Alan in the garage.
that? Must be his, is it?
No,
Oh,
we
yeah.
went to the movies and
Yeah.
she took the video.
I
She's
didn't know
watched
she-
that
I didn't
one.
know she'd taken it.
Yeah, she took it the same night. Would you like a lovely chicken roll?
Yeah, wouldn't mind. I'll just wash my hands.
What did you have?
Fresh bread and fresh sandwich.
I found my jacket.
Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. I'll just say, Kane, come on, Paul, let's go have a quickie, quick, you know. Well, Kane's asleep, that's what it's like. Quick.
Well, it is.
Oh, he's crying, hurry up. It's what it's like, it's really bad. I said, look, Steve, I had sex 2 weeks after the baby, and he said, Dion. I said, I know.
Because you're supposed to get back to normal, isn't it? Supposed
Yeah,
to.
I said, I know. I couldn't. It was just, I don't know. It was mad.
Sexual
It was
thing.
a sexual drive I had.
A lot of women say that you lose your sexual drive
You
when
don't.
you have a baby.
Well, maybe now, like, now I just couldn't be bothered. It's just like a waste of time. No, it's not a waste of time. It's just like, I couldn't be
You've got
bothered.
so many other things to worry about.
I know.
You know, you've got to get your priorities right, and sex isn't first priority for me. Never will be, you know. I've never made it rule my life, sort of thing, you know. If it's there, it's there. If it's not, bad luck.
What about Paul? How's he with things?
He's like, are you sure? You know? So he's good, but like the first 2 weeks, the second week after I had him, it was like all over each other, but now it's just back to normal. It's the worst now because of Kane. But
You wouldn't
that's
have
not a problem.
The time limit there, because you're not getting enough sleep, and
I know.
him being so tired, he was saying on the phone, you know, he can't live off 5 hours sleep every day.
I know.
That's a lot to...
But it's usually just a weekend thing now.
The stripper had been a big surprise, but there was even more to come with Mum's next announcement. It was bound to cause certain reactions.
We're going to Dr. Bernardo's home to inquire and hear about a little foster
When
child.
can he see? I know I asked you the question every time.
Not a baby.
But you can just
Girl
see.
or When can he
about-
focus?
A girl.
About 6 months. So they're going for a Bernardo's child.
They're not.
Yeah, full on. They went to an interview the other night, Laurie and Nolene. Nolene wants to foster a Bernardo's child, and they're all like disturbed, like they've been abused, like physically and emotionally, and they're all really, you know, screwed up children. They went to watch a video the other night.
We know the importance of family life. Sometimes families just need a roof over their heads, help to sort out their problems, and strength to cope with the world.
You don't think it would cramp our lifestyle?
Not at all. I think it'd change it for the better. We'd probably settle down a bit and spend a bit of time with her.
Because they've got to be, she said they've got to be assured that you've got a rock bottom sort of relationship, home life.
Yeah. Obviously, yeah. Well, they don't want the kids to go through the same thing again, I suppose.
That's right.
We're not expecting you to love the child because we realise that some of the behaviours that they have are really quite difficult to love at times.
How will you treat the child if it starts sort of slamming into walls and that?
If it starts slamming into doors,
Marking the hallway and things like that.
Get a smack.
Oh, you wouldn't smack a
Just
child.
treat it like as if it was my own child.
You wouldn't smack it.
If
I
she was doing
smacked
it-
Michael 3 times in his life.
If she was naughty, I would.
You know what that house is like?
Can't touch anything.
Laurie will spew. I don't...
Imagine if he gets into all the cupboards and
I know.
breaks things and...
I know. I was saying the other night to Paul, I said they'll be walking around like with putting locks, padlocks on all everything.
They'll have to put all the valuables
Imagine
away
behind
and
a
everything.
bar.
I might have to go to AA.
So you might take one look at your eyes and say, you look like you like a drink.
Might take a look at you and say, listen, mate.
I have me 1 or 2 a night and that's it. It wouldn't matter to me whether the little girl was black, white, yellow, green, blue, what.
Well, I've always wanted a little black child.
Oh, I'd like a little Chinese baby, be nice.
Dunno.
Oh, yeah. I suppose it's hard on her when they grow up, see. Do you like the idea?
I love the idea.
Yeah, I think it'd be great to have a little baby girl. Little baby girl around 5 or 6.
Brush her hair?
Yes.
Take her shopping?
Long hair. Can she have long hair?
Oh, long hair, yes, definitely.
She might like to have long hair, you and I might like to.
I'll tell you what, you might get a surprise from the way the lady was speaking. They're not.
Their own little mind.
They're not Lisa and Christie's.
I'll tell you what, they couldn't be any worse.
You want to put her on or not?
She can't go unless you fall through it, Mick.
Daddy take you on the next side, all right? What about that one?
See if you can get on it. Ask if you can get on it and sit her on your lap and go with her.
Oh, that's did you doing that?
So do I.
Kids are terrors. They're all probably terrors sometimes, and you know, sometimes you think, why did I have these kids? But generally, they're easy to look after, I think. You know. Scared, Luke. She's scared. The vet does more of the parenting than I do because I'm at work and the vet takes the kids to school and picks them up and that kind of thing. I just only get to smack them when they're bad. They all think they're all scared of me. So I suppose you've got to have someone who's a little bit scared, otherwise you'll never get any obedience at all.
If you look hard, you'll see Nanny's house. Hey.
See, Mum? See, Mummy?
Some people have gone on there.
There.
See, there's Mum. That kid shot me.
Lisa! Those trains open! Those trains open, Dad!
He's not listening, shush. Mick's not like his dad. He doesn't lose his temper as quick. But I suppose also it's the way he's been brought up. Being the only child, he was probably brought up in a stricter way. He's caring and loving and loves his kids, wouldn't hurt them for anything, does everything for them.
Did you have a little Aborigine?
I'd have anything. It wouldn't matter what nationality she was.
Because Mike was quite excited about it. I wonder how Paul would take it.
Doesn't matter.
No, not really.
What if Paul didn't like it, you wouldn't have it?
I'm dead set getting one. For us.
Well, Mum did tell Paul about the foster child, and I was right. There was a little bit of heated discussion.
I don't begrudge it. I reckon it's great. But also don't forget your other children when they're in times of need, all right?
People are saying to me now, don't do this. I feel as if I'm back to... If I don't please Paul, and I don't please you, and I don't please Joanne, who the hell am I meant to please?
Well, I'm not a little kid anymore that hangs around your skirt, right? I'm an adult, and I've got to take on my life, my family, all by myself, and, you know, if you help, you help. That's great. But I'm not here to ask for money or anything else.
A foster child is not going to be a drain on my purse.
I'm not. See, everything's money, you know, it's not.
It might have been better had I forgotten all the children.
Yeah, well...
I know what I'm doing.
Whatever you reckon, you know. So you go...
Because I just get nothing but problems. How come Laurie does not have one whinge from his 2 boys? Now, why is it that I have 3 whinges from my 3 children?
Because you're forgetting them.
It's because you've lived with your kids a lot longer than Laurie has. Laurie left.
Offended for him.
I've loved you
Laurie left.
to the extent where it's costing me now. It's costing me now.
But Laurie left his kids in the...
Not money. It's costing me.
What?
My life.
How?
Because I've battled all these years for you. Have I given you too much?
Nah.
Paul.
Nah, it's just not.
Have I not given you enough?
I'm gonna go.
Mum, are you trying to start a fight? Really?
What more do
Are
you
you
want?
looking for a fight?
When it all boils down, a lot of this goes back to being no one else's business but ours. Really, doesn't it?
Really, I think so. It may be Michael,
See,
because Michael
this
lives
might
here
be
as well.
2/3 of my problems is that everyone is trying to bring me up, and what I want to do is messed up all the time because I am taking everyone else's advice and
That's
not
right.
going my own way.
Do what you want to do.
I was totally behind the idea of having a foster child, but Laurie's mum Betty had a few doubts.
I think there's enough children in the family, and their lifestyle doesn't go with a little child. You know, they like to be out all the time, and you can't just plonk a little child on somebody. You can't take a little child everywhere you go. Not a little girl 5 or 6 years of age. So no, I don't go on, but it's not my business, it's their business if they want to do it.
Oh, no, it won't change our lifestyle, but it'll change some of the things we probably do, I think, you know. Just we'll do different things, and I mean, we've been doing the same sort of things for many, many years. It'd be sort of, maybe there's some other things we should do that we don't know about.
They smoke the holder.
By the time you've been going to the club, as we have for 10 years, every Friday night, or most Friday nights we're down
Quite a
there.
lot, quite a lot.
It gets very boring
You
by the
can't
end of the
set your
year,
clock
doesn't it?
by.
Going to the club on Friday night would have to be very limited.
Well, we wouldn't be able to go. Would that be such a bad thing?
No, it wouldn't. We could take off on the boat on Friday afternoon and
As I
go
say,
around to
we'd
Port Hackney.
maybe we'd have a bit of a change in lifestyle. Might be,
Yes.
you know.
She could
something
always
different.
go to car racing.
Of course you could. There's something different to do. But I just think it'd be nice to have a little girl and, you know, go out and spend a bit of time with her on the weekend and whatever.
Whatever. It's my birthday soon. It's going to be wild. It's going to be over the top. And all my friends at school, when they watch this show, are going to go, "You loser."
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I'm doing.